Hi everyone! Welcome to the first OnlyOffice webinar in 2024. I'm Richard from Medienstürmer and trusted media partner of OnlyOffice. Today we will guide you through a big product update, the newly released version 8.0 of OnlyOffice Docs. Let's start the journey. OnlyOffice Docs comprises editors for text documents, sheets, slides, forms, and PDFs. The suite is available on all platforms, including web, desktop, and mobile. The latest update of OnlyOffice Docs comes with more than 20 new features and around 10 bug fixes. Version 8.0 is already available in self-hosted solutions, including integrations OnlyOffice Docspace and Workspace. You can deploy the editors choosing among multiple installation options, such as DEB, RPM, Docker, Snap, UCS app, Cloudron, AMI, one-click app on DigitalOcean, Vultr and Linode, Alibaba Cloud Image, Kubernetes. So, ready to explore all the novelties? In version 8.0, you are able to create complex forms in PDF, no matter whether you are working online via any browser, using the desktop or mobile apps. To build fillable PDF forms, use docxf templates. This file format allows inserting various types of fields and adjusting them to make your form look as you need it. Like in a regular document, you can work with text, applying any styling and formatting, as well as collaborate on forms together with your team. What's important, you are now also able to fill out PDF forms in OnlyOffice Docs. This eliminates the need to use any other PDF fillers, so you will save your time and efforts. In the previous versions, OForm format was used for saving and distributing the ready forms. Starting from the version 8.0 release, OnlyOffice is switching to PDF as the industry standard while taking all the advantages from its native format. All the requests and suggestions from the users were taken into consideration to polish the forms, so that it will be convenient for you to work with the professional forms created in OnlyOffice via other applications, so that you will be able to fill out forms created in other apps using OnlyOffice, to facilitate the integration process of OnlyOffice editors, including forms for developers and integrators. All the forms you created earlier in OnlyOffice will be automatically converted to PDF the first time you open them in version 8.0. We are waiting for your feedback. Share your opinion and tell us how you find the updated approach to working with forms, whether it is comfortable for you. Besides, to make the form creation and filling process even more comfortable, in version 8.0 you will find radio button choice setting for the corresponding field type, date picker for PDF forms containing the date format, and hints for working with docxf files. In the upcoming updates, the developers are planning to further enhance OnlyOffice forms, adding more useful improvements such as new fields, role-based form filling, field navigation, signatures, etc. Stay tuned. In version 8.0, the editors get bidirectional text support and partial RTL input. In the future releases, RTL support will be further refined and extended with automatic detection of the correct alignment for different text types, RTL-style data input in spreadsheets, and more. You can also enable RTL interface in the beta mode via the setting in the editors and test how it will work for you. We would like to thank everyone who contributed to the translation of OnlyOffice interface to Arabic. Hebrew and Urdu are also in progress. If you would like to help with further translations into RTL-related languages, you are welcome to join the OnlyOffice translator community. Just drop a line to documentation@onlyoffice.com. OnlyOffice Docs version 8.0 brings multiple enhancements to spreadsheets. If you know the results that you want from a formula, but are not sure what input value the formula needs to get that result, use the Goal Seek feature. Let's take a business example and find what type 1 expenses from the Other category should be in January, cell C13, so that total expenses type 1 in January would be $2,000, cell C14. Go to Data tab, Goal Seek. Set up the required parameters and the Goal Seek analysis will show the results. The newly added chart wizard displays a list of the recommended chart types and a preview for all types of charts based on the selected data. To quickly create number sequences and speed up your work when inserting large amounts of identical data, use the Series feature. Go to Home tab, Fill, Series. Set up the required parameters, series in rows or in columns, its type, for example, linear or growth, determine step and stop values. This way, you can mark an area of cells and replicate the first one to all others, as well as fill cells with series of values. Besides, OnlyOffice Spreadsheet Editor brings an ability to get a link to the selected range when the file is open for viewing only, expand collapse field options in the context menu and toolbar of pivot tables, and center on page option, vertically or horizontally for printing. In presentations, you are now able to set the final color for the color changing effects when applying animations. To further improve usability and collaboration, several enhancements are added. Thus, for better team visualization, it's possible to add user avatars to be displayed in the editors. Additionally, in version 8.0, you will find an optimized left panel for working with comments in the document editor. Add Comment button is now also accessible via the panel header as well, and the Add Comment to Document option is moved up to the Sort and More button. Starting from version 7.5, the OnlyOffice online and desktop editors provide the ability to use screen readers to convey information when working on text documents, spreadsheets, and presentations. It allows facilitating the work process for blind or visually impaired users. The feature was available in the beta mode. Following the received user feedback, the OnlyOffice developers made some enhancements, such as an ability to use Tab for OK Cancel buttons in interface dialogues, and from now on, screen readers are available to everyone as full functionality. Besides, it's now possible to easily enable them via the interface setting. Activation via hotkey remains as well. OnlyOffice is constantly improving localization of the editors to make the suite accessible to all users all over the world. In version 8.0, you will find Serbian and Arabic translation, regional settings in Indonesian. New contributors and translators are always welcome to OnlyOffice community. This way you can help others use the editors in their native languages and get a reward for your efforts. Plugins in OnlyOffice allow using extra useful features provided by third-party services right in the editors. To make work with plugins even more comfortable and effective, it's now possible to use several visual plugins simultaneously. For example, we are launching DeepL, Language Tool, HTML, and Typograph during our editing session. A separate button will be added to the left panel for each run plugin. This way, you can translate texts, check grammar, build bibliography lists, etc. at the same time, easily switching between several tasks. Background or system plugins, which work in the background as long as the editors are launched, such as ChatGPT and Speech, are now accessible by clicking the corresponding button. Besides, in the Plugin Manager, the Changelog tab for each plugin is added to allow you to easily check what's new in the plugin updates. For developers and integrators, the latest release brings support for more database types, namely Oracle and Microsoft SQL Server. Updated API for working with forms includes Forms Data URL parameter, which defines the URL to the JSON file with the submitted form data, getFormsData method, which returns the data from all forms present in the current document, and setFormsData method, which sets the data to the specified forms. What's more, PDF forms are now opened properly as forms for filling. Earlier, they were recognized as documents. For Document Builder, you will find more new methods, including those for working with freeze panes and documents, as well as new plugin methods for launching and managing slideshows. Well, which new features do you like the most? To download the latest version of self-hosted online editors from the official website, just scan this QR code and access the download page. OnlyOffice desktop app, which allows working with all kinds of Office docs on your PC or laptop, is also updated to version 8.0. The application is built on top of the same engine as OnlyOffice Docs, so the newest version comes with a majority of features that are available in the online editors as well. Among additional enhancements, here you get a ready-to-use connection to Moodle. In the Launch Desktop app, switch to the Connect to Cloud section, select Moodle, and enter your account credentials. This way, you will be able to work with the files from your Moodle via the desktop app. Take into consideration that first you need to have the Moodle and OnlyOffice Docs combo instance installed and configured on your machine. In OnlyOffice Desktop Editors 8.0, you will also find an ability to protect PDF files with passwords, upload local themes, use shortcuts in the Start menu for creating new files on Windows, as well as an updated widget for displaying cloud downloads and the loading indicator. If you want to try the updated desktop app yourself, you can always download it from the official website. This QR code will lead you to the download page where you can find the client for Windows, Linux, and Mac OS. The source code of the app is also available on GitHub. So, thanks everyone for being with us. We hope you enjoyed the webinar. Try OnlyOffice Docs 8.0 and share your impressions in social media channels. Your feedback is, as always, much appreciated. Thank you, have a good day, bye-bye.